That's great. You look good. Very good. Yeah, you will last another part. Yeah.
We are live. We'll start. Few minutes. Okay. You started it. 1 minute. So we'll start with 3 minutes. Okay, 11. Request you to sit over there because this is for the speaker, whoever is speaking. Okay. So we'll invite you. Okay.
Very good. Hare Krishna. See that picture? A couple. Each word yeah. Later on.
Hare Krishna, Shri Padmavanjali.
Hari Bol, Dina Sharma ji. Hari Bol, everyone.
When are you coming to Dallas now?
Whenever Radha Kalachand ji would want. Okay, so we are on time, so maybe we can get started. Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna, everyone on Zoom also. I'm sure you can hear me. Just give me a thumbs up and let me know in case there is anything.
Hare Krishna, yes, we can hear.
Thank you. So my name is Shri Padmavanjali Devi Dasi, and I am your MC for today for this Bhakti Sastri Convocation event. And I welcome you all. I welcome you all to this special event for which you all have been working very hard for months and actually more than 16 months, over a year. So thank you so much for gathering today. And we are really blessed and fortunate that this is happening in front of our beloved PTs, Radha Madan Mohan, Sitaram Lakshman, Gaurnitai, and Srila Prabhupada. And very thankful to our temple president, Ananda Vrindavan Mataji, who is not here today. It's because of her we are here today. She allowed us to have this ceremony here. So thank you so much to her. I would like to introduce, to begin with, our esteemed guest. So we have our guest of honor today, his grace Anupama Prabhu, who gladly accepted our invitation to be here and bless us. We have our devoted couple, His Grace Bahari Prabhuji and Her Grace Indulika Mataji. Without them, we all know we would not have been here. It's all their desire, hard work, because of which we are here. So thank you so much, Prabhuji and Mataji, for being here. And we have a lot of participants, students who are here, and then many more over the Zoom call from various geographies in the world. So thank you so much for everyone to be here to make this special. I would want all the participants to give a round of applause to our teachers and our teachers. Okay, so moving forward, we would have, a couple of devotees on behalf of all the devotee students prepared their token of love and appreciation and gratitude for our teachers. They would like to share what they feel about the overall journey, their experience, and what makes this Bhakti Shastri group so special. So I would like to invite, first of all, Padmini Radha Matamji to share her experience.
Hare Krishna, everyone. We all are gathered here to, of course, receive our certifications, but also to express gratitude. So, Hare Krishna to all the assembled devotees gathered here. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. Sorry, my heart is racing. I would like to begin my deep gratitude and respects to our founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, who out of his boundless compassion carried the timeless wisdom of the Bhakti tradition across the world. His tireless efforts, unwavering faith, and pure devotion have given us the opportunity to connect with Krishna and taste the nectar of these sacred teachings. On behalf of all the students who have completed the Bhakti Shastri course, I wish to express my deepest gratitude to His Grace Bhayari Prabhuji for guiding us through the Bhakti Shastri module. What initially felt like a daunting and an overwhelming study for me personally became a journey of joy and realization through his patient explanations and inspiring insights. Prabhuji not only clarified the philosophy but also helped us relish the beauty and nectar of these sacred scriptures. We are truly indebted to him for his time, energy, and heartfelt dedication. I would also like to extend my sincere thanks to the Bhakti Shastri team, Indulekha Mataji, Rudragunath Prabhuji, Kamala Kishore Mataji, and Sri Padma Manjari Mataji for their seamless coordination, from communications to ensuring that all lectures are uploaded on time, sending out the exams and moderation and various reminders. Everything is managed with such care and timeliness. So thank you all for that. This experience has been very, very invaluable for me and I'm sure is invaluable for all of us. And we are all, and all the participating students will remain eternally grateful for the knowledge and understanding we have gained and the blessings we have received. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. It's very surreal moment for me right now. I've practiced this a couple of times, but it's just little overwhelming. So thank you so much for everything that you've done for us, for your time and so many hours of reading yourself and preparing lectures and trying to answer all our questions. Some of them we feel was very silly. Some of them we were very hesitant to ask, but thank you for patiently always being there for us. Your servant Padmini Radha Devi Dasi, on behalf of all of you who have done this journey with me. At the same time, I also would like to say my thanks to all students of the course because we all of us have been very the association has been very inspiring. And as I said earlier, there were times where I was hesitant to ask questions and someone else already asked for me. So thank you all for that, and that's all I'm going to conclude.
Thank you so much, Raghunira, for setting up this scene and opening your heart and sharing your emotions. Next, we have Veena Sharma Mataji. She is joining us from Dallas and she will be talking over Zoom.
Okay.
Veena Sharma Mataji, if you can.
Yes. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Prabhu, Danvas Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. All, please accept my humble obeisances, Prabhuji and all the devotees, Vaishnavas assembled here. It was my long-term desire to study Srila Prabhupada books in a systematic way, but I never had the courage to start. And when Sri Padma Manjari Mataji, Rupa Raghunath Prabhuji's wife, spoke so fondly about your classes and encouraged me to join, and the confidence she gave me was really made a difference. Like that, I enrolled for the class, I registered for the class, and we started the journey, and we are at the convocation today. I cannot even believe I could do this. Prabhuji, you have been such a wonderful Shiksha Guru, so humble, patient, and down to earth. The way you have explained and recorded the lectures made everything so easy to follow. And you always took time to answer our questions with genuine care and kindness. No questions you made us feel that it is a dumb question. And with open heart, you shared your knowledge with us. So I personally very much appreciate that, especially the practical aspect of it. And your guidance, I think, really helped us, all of us, including me, kept on going and reading Srila Prabhupada book, and with all the faith and enthusiasm we had. And thank you so much, Prabhuji, for all the humility, compassion, and for being such a beautiful example of devotional service. I would also like to extend my special thanks to the entire Bhakti Sastri team, including Kamal Kishori Mataji, Rupa Raghunath Prabhu, Sri Padma Manjari, and last not least, Indulekha Mataji. An incredible team with great teacher is all we need to successfully complete this course. And here we are at the convocation. Hare Krishna, your servant, Veena Sharma Devi Dasi. Hare Bol.
Haribol, thank you so much, Veena Sharma Mataji. And I echo with you the practical tips aspect, what Prabhuji shares. I've been experiencing it for over a decade. So thank you so much, Prabhuji, for that. Next, we have Neelmani Das Prabhuji, who will be sharing the Zoom over the Zoom from India with us. Neelmani Das Prabhuji, if you're there, please.
Thank you, Mataji. Am I audible?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Hare Krishna, everyone. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj.
Prabhuji, little louder
First
if
and
possible.
foremost,
Little louder if possible.
please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Shri Guru Maharaj. First and foremost, I would like to express my sincere thanks and gratitude to His Grace Shri Abhiram Prabhuji and His Grace Shri Krishna Smaran Das Prabhuji, who have shown me the initial path of this beautiful journey, Krishna consciousness, way back in 2008. I also would like to express my sincere gratitude to all the senior Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis present here and who are on the Zoom, and beg for their mercy and blessings. Just two lines would be in Hindi. दीप से जलना ना सीखो, दीप से मुस्कान सीखो, सूर्य से ढलना ना सीखो, सूर्य से उत्थान सीखो, राह पर चलना ही नहीं, राह का निर्माण सीखो. This poem is for His Grace Shri Bhayari Prabhuji, who have created this path where we can increase our love for Krishna. I am deeply grateful to you for, Prabhuji, for your guidance throughout the Bhakti Shastri course, and also had the opportunity to meet you in person, because the longing desire in my heart when I have attended your programs, it was so deep, and I'm sure Krishna had reciprocated that when I met you in Delhi. And it is actually illuminating the path of devotion so clearly. Prabhuji, your dedication has inspired me to deepen my practice and strengthen my faith in this most beautiful process. Thank you for sharing your wisdom, your patience, your compassion, The transformation I have experienced is entirely due to your merciful instructions, Prabhuji, and loving care. May I always serve Srila Prabhupada and your lotus feet with this increasing sincerity and devotion. The key message of this association, the little longer than the year, is not about whether I have answered correctly, how many marks I have got, or anything else, but only 2 points, Prabhuji, which I'm taking, as a key takeaway. Number one, is my love for Krishna and his devotees is increasing. Number two, have I started moving away from me and mine mentality to you and yours? As mentioned in Ramayana, if Sri Ramji is the ocean, then the saint is the cloud. And if Sri Ramji is the sandalwood tree, then the saint is the wind. The fruit of all means is the beautiful devotion of Lord Hari. No one has attained it without a saint. Thank you, Bhayari Prabhuji, for being this saint in our life. And at the end, special thanks to the organizing team. I may not know the names, but yeah, Rupaganath Prabhu, Indulekha Mataji, everybody for this spotlessly, neat and clean program you ran. It is so amazing. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Pranam to everyone.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for opening your heart and sharing your journey. It's really overwhelming to see. I'm getting goosebumps, I'm sure all of you are. New class of Bhakti Shastri graduates. Next, we have the last one, but not the least, Neelmani Prabhu. Neelmani Prabhu, if you can come here. Navina Krishna Prabhu, if you can come here.
Navina Krishna Prabhu.
Prabhuji is still thinking.
Oh, brother. Oh, what else?
Did you ask somebody else also? Please come. You can see in your set of order and you come.
Krishna, your devotees, all glories to Srila Gurudev, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Today has been a wonderful conclusion to the long process that we had, a beautiful journey about the Sastri course. And I would like to express my sincere gratitude to His Grace Bhayari Prabhu, Indulekha Mataji, Rupa Raghunath Prabhuji, Komal Kishori Mataji, and entire Bhakti Sastri team. With Bhayari Prabhu, I had also previously taken Bhakti Sastri course in 2022. I couldn't complete that course. Luckily, this time I could complete the course with the encouragement of Prabhuji, and finally I'm here. So Prabhuji has been a wonderful success guru. I always have a desire to learn the scripture very scrutinizingly, and Prabhuji is a very wonderful teacher because he takes all the questions very seriously, whether it's technical or devotional. All aspects he takes it seriously. There are times when you will even tell that I'm not confident to speak, let me go back, refer to the Sastras and come back. So that gives me the hope that, devotees, as a devotees, every word counts. So he's not willing to just speculate. So that is a very wonderful thing that I learned from that. That way I can quote him or anything that comes from his mouth. So that, thank you for that, Prabhuji. And he's very humble. I think that's the greatest thing. Like when we have so much knowledge and we stay humble, that's a tough job. And I don't know how he manages that, but that has been an inspiration for us. And there are times he used to travel. At the same time, he had made sure that we get the lectures. It was always about uploading the lectures and one-to-one, interactions. He's always opening the forum so that people could express the questions, and always encouraging. Because the idea is not to be a parrot, like a parrot just to learn. The idea is to be creative, to be thinking, at the same time surrendering. It's not a forceful surrender, it's a willful, intelligent surrender. So that's what Prabhuji has taught us through this course. And Mataji, Indulekha Mataji also has been so wonderful. They had always make sure that logistics and everything is being taken care of. If devotees were properly accommodated with the Zoom settings. So that's what I had, and that's my gratitude for the entire Bhakti Sastri team. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So we have one devotee missing, Ravina Krishna Prabhu. Maybe if he'll come later, we can cover him later. And we have action-packed agenda for next 45 minutes or so. So I'll just take 2 more minutes and then I'll hand over to Bahari Prabhuji. I just wanted to share some quick stats of what went behind the scenes. So this group started, I think Prabhuji, it's the fourth time we are doing or fifth time? Fourth time Prabhuji is doing Bhakti Shastri. And this particular group who is getting graduation today, they started on 21st April in 2024. So 16 plus months, 70 plus weeks and lectures. 42 students who are graduating today. There are some who are here with us today, some from Australia, some from Dubai, some from West Coast, some from Central US. So we have throughout the world people who are graduating today. 150 sessions, including the recorded and the live sessions. And the good part is all the sessions are now available on Prabhuji's website, vayaharidas.com, and the YouTube for us to cherish and refer back forever and forever. So thank you so much for that, Prabhuji. So there were 5 modules which were covered and close to 250 exams were examined. Thanks to Kamla Kishori Mataji, our examiner, for invigilating them. So a really long journey with a lot of effort. Thanks to all of you, thanks to our teachers, and definitely thanks to the families who supported you for over 16 months to come out with flying colors. With that, I would like to give it to Bahari Prabhuji for sharing the opening remarks and introducing our chief guest.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for being here and for those who are on the Zoom. I wanted to take a few minutes to introduce our guest today, His Grace Anutma Prabhu. I wanted to thank all the kind words that have been spoken by devotees. Devotees by nature are very generous, and wanted to thank, but the reality is that inspiration and commitment, it flows downstream. So it's by the inspiration of devotees like Anutma Prabhu that I have had the opportunity to do a little bit of service. Anutma Prabhu is a disciple of His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. He's actually local. He joined in Washington, D.C. when he was in his high school. And I was reading an article about Prabhu in the Back to God magazine. I think it's the 1991 edition, where apparently in his final year of high school, he was going to the school full on dressed like a devotee, dhoti and shikha and tilak. And one of the points that he made was very poignant. He says that I used to tell my schoolmates about Krishna. I couldn't understand why they didn't take the Krishna consciousness. So it's just the simple mood of a devotee where you feel that everybody should take the Krishna consciousness. And it's very bewildering when you see people are offered and they're not taking to it. So I'm going to ask Anutma Prabhu to share a little bit of his wisdom and inspiration for us and for future. Bhakti Shastri, as you know, is Gyan, and the real purpose of Gyan is Vigyan, that you are able to act upon. Right? The certificate is good, but the real certificate is when we are able to take the knowledge that Srila Prabhupada has so kindly given us and able to start living our lives out. Right? So, thank you.
Hare Krishna, everyone. So the only reason I'm here is because I joined in 1971 when I was still 16 when I was coming to the temple. I got initiated when I was 17. So technically, I'm the senior most living devotee who joined in Washington, who was still in Oh, for the camera.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're in Hyderabad with Prabhupada in 1975. That was our first trip to India for most of us. And we went to Mayapur, and then we went to Hyderabad, and then we went to Vrindavan. So we did a 2-day pandal in Hyderabad. I'm not going to talk too long, don't worry. Which you get into Prabhupada's story, you can go for hours. But there's a reason for this story. So we're on the stage with Prabhupada. Prabhupada's in the middle, we're on both sides. This is an evening program. And Prabhupada's giving a lecture. And then he asks for questions. And one man comes up to the mic and says, Swamiji, can you show us some miracles? Some magic. And Prabhupada, he looked to his right, looked at the devotees on the right. He looked to the left, the devotees on the left. And he said, this is my miracle. My miracle is that I have made these American boys and girls devotees of Krishna. So this was the uniqueness of Prabhupada, and this was the uniqueness of us. There's so many people in America, but very few became devotees. People always ask me, why did you become a devotee? You didn't come because of more rice to eat, or some economic advancement. We had all that. We had plenty of rice at home. We had, parents were middle class. Everybody was well off. So why put on robes, shave head, and sleep on the floor, and wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and go to RT and read Bhagavatam? Krita Punja Punja, 10th canto. Sukadeva Goswami says that all of these boys and girls with Krishna in Vrindavan, it is not by chance that they are there. It is because of heaps of pious activities from so many lifetimes. So we may ask, well, why are you here? There's so many Indian people, but you are the people that took Bhakti Shastra, and you are the serious people advancing in Krishna, because heaps of pious activities. All of us have had heaps of pious activities, and we come in contact with the spiritual master, and he revives this dormant Krishna consciousness that we all have. So that is why I am here. That is why you are here. It is our good fortune that we have come in contact with Prabhupada and with Prabhupada's disciples, and we revived again this sleeping Krishna consciousness that is within all of us, dormant. Prabhupada is dormant within all of us. So anyway, we want to thank you for taking this course. Prabhupada instituted this maybe 74. He wanted the Bhakti Sastri, the Bhakti Vaibhav, and what was the highest one? There was 3. The Bhakti Vedanta, 3 categories of studying his books. Prabodhananda Saraswati, who was the great scholar in Jagannath Puri in Lord Chaitanya's time, he's the one who took Lord Chaitanya after he fainted when he came to the temple. And he was basically a impersonalist, but he became a follower of Lord Chaitanya. So he wrote 100 prayers, and Prabhupada quotes 1 or 2 of them, and I only know half of one. Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yoga. So Vairagya is renunciation, and Vairagya Vidya. Vidya is knowledge. He said, the devotees, we have renunciation and we have. We're not just renounced, we're not just sentimentalists. Some people say Bhakti is for sentimental people. We're all Gyanis. But Krishna doesn't say in the Gita, it's not by Jnana, it's not by yoga, but it is by Bhakti. Bhaktyamam avijananti yavanyaschasmin tattvataha. That's how tattvataha is truth. We can understand God in truth through Bhakti. So we could talk for a long time, but I had 5 minutes, so I thank you all. I did bring a gift for all of you. I have my original initiation letter from Prabhupada to me, addressed to our temple in DuPont Circle in Washington, D.C., where we were back in the early 70s. So I have a copy for each of you. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you so much for enlightening and reinforcing that Bhakti is the way to go. So all the practical aspect of Bhakti Shastri, whatever we have been learning and we have done, it's time to practice and serve Radha.
Well, you're all blessed to have Hari as your great teacher. But you can see in this letter what Prabhupada asked of us in order to come and initiate the cycle. And I got this letter in 1972. I was in school in 12th grade. I was looking at the temple, but I had to finish high school. My parents said you have to finish high school, or else you'll never accomplish. You know, you're not a good job. So I was at school, and the temple president called me at the school and said, "We got a letter from home right away." And we get this big letter. Very exciting. And I still have it, but you give me more where 50 years. I mean, that's actually people like you, my wife had it. So she has one for you. Yeah, it's a couple of I'll have to get more. Okay, thank you.
We will stay for a couple of minutes, Prabhuji. So next is when all the devotees wanted to offer Guru Dakshina to our teachers, Prabhuji, Mataji, and the facilitators. So we have some small gift for the teachers, Prabhuji, if you can help give to our teachers. So first invite back and it's this and Prabhuji to come.
I get something too. Thank you. Oh, for heaven.
You can come, please. And we also wanted to thank you for Raghunath Prabhu and Kamala Kishori Mataji for their services. Thank you so much. So in the end, last but not the least again, I would request that I would facilitate all the students and close the ceremony.
So I'll just read out the names of the Bhakti Shastri graduates. So there are 42 of them, and beginning from last year, the mode of certification has changed. We used to get a printed certificate. Now we get an e-certificate, which means it's a PDF file. In a way, it's a little better because earlier it would take a couple of months because the certificate is printed in Jagannath. It used to be printed there, and then they would mail it. So it would take its own time. Now, pretty much, you send them the names of the students, and next year the certificates are sent. It'd be good also if you want, you can print it out and keep it as a tangible reminder of it. Before I read the names, I just wanted to thank the devotees who actually made this possible. I actually had the best job, which was doing Krishna Katha, and Guru Raghunath Prabhu did a lot of heavy lifting, all the arranging and the coordination and the recording, the reminders, etc. Kamala Kishori Mataji, she had the difficult job of invigilating all the exams. So she was in the previous batch of Bhakti Sastri, and after she graduated, I asked her if she wanted to do some help out in the next batch. So in the previous batch, they were, I believe there were maybe about 20, 21 students. So the Mataji agreed, with 20, 21 students. But when the course started, there were about 100 students who enrolled. And then she was like, I didn't really sign up for 100 students there. But she stayed true. And till the last, she was working very, very hard. I mean, she obviously has a job and a family and her own sadhana, but she's working very hard to make sure that the papers were graded in time. And Indulekha did a lot of groundwork in terms of setting up all the WhatsApp groups, the communication part, the reaching out, getting all the numbers, the WhatsApp contacts ready, which facilitated a lot in terms of the subsequent communication. And Shri Padma Mataji, she helped a lot in terms of helping in terms of invigilating and allowing Rup Raghunath Prabhu to do the service. It definitely took a lot of time from his busy schedule. I'm planning to start the next batch of Bhakti Shastri in a few months' time. So if you know anybody, so this is a plug-in for my next course. So if you know anybody who may be interested, have them send them something, an email or a text, and I can keep a list of the students. When the course had started, when the course had ended, I had said that I do need a donation for the course for the printing of the certificates. They charge $1 for every certificate, right? And something happened. So also, in the Bhagavad Gita, he said that it's just really etiquette to give some kind of exchange. However, for some reason, from this year onwards, they have stopped taking any Lakshmi for certificate printing. So I'm feeling a little guilty that I asked you all for donation for the certificate printing, and they did not take it. So I wrote to them again, saying that is there anything that I can give just for this is ISKCON BOE, Export of Education. I haven't heard back from them, but I was quite surprised that a lot of you did not really take the $1 very seriously. I know, so I was looking, some of you donated $108, some of you donated even more than that. So thank you very much for that. I plan to use that Dakshin for His Holiness Rompat Swami for his preaching mission. So he's going to be giving a class later today, and also he will speak a few words at the end of the class on the Bhakti Shastri. So without further ado, I'll lead. So the name of the devotees are in alphabetical order. So the graduates for the Bhakti Shastri are Alaika Devidasi, Brajraj Krishnadas, Ramni Devidasi, Divya Goyal, Gopinath Shanmuga, Harivamshadas, Jyoti Sani, Kaushik Srinivasan, Krishna Dharmadas, Krishna Pramodni Devidasi, Kunti Devidasi, Nalini Ala, Naval Krishna Das, Naveen Krishna Das, Nilima Maridu, Nityan Das, Nilamani Das, Padmapriya Bhuta, Padmani Radha Devidasi, Pankaj Patel, Pyari Dev, Prakash Prasad Shah, Parampara Das, Priyasati Devidasi, Radhika Bhakti Devi Dasi, Ramakrishna Anandadas, Rasaprayani Devi Dasi, Sada Lakshmi Devi Dasi, Sharada Radhika Devi Dasi, Sharadi Devi Dasi, Sarvamangal Devi Dasi, Saubhagyavati Vidya Devi Dasi, Shivali Mazumdar, Shivaram Vijay, Shobha Shikta, Shivaji Ganesh Haripalli, Shri Padmanjari Devi Dasi, Shudbhakti Devi Dasi, Vasanta Das, Venugopal Das, Vijaya Rangavajula, and Vishwadeva Das. Hari Bol.
Thank you so much. Big round of applause for all the students again.
Hari Bol.
I would like Indulekha Mataji, we have a couple of minutes to share some words of wisdom with us, please. I know we did not tell Mataji, we wanted to keep a surprise for her.
That's what I like. Wisdom.
Thank you, everyone. What do I say? You all have spoken so nicely. But I just add that it's all your efforts, your sincere efforts, your dedication, and your faith in Srila Prabhupada's books that's very moving and very touching. Because if it was, you all must have heard that song by written by His Holiness Jagannatha Maharaj, Yadu Prabhupada na hoite. Right? If it was not for Srila Prabhupada, we would not be here. Either of us would be so lost in this material existence. So it's all thanks to Srila Prabhupada and his efforts to come here to lift us all up from this mire of Maya and write all those books which are now guiding us in our lives. So it's now the onus is on us how much we want to practice or what all we've learned and how much we want to change our hearts. It's entirely on us. So the transformation of heart is ultimately the crux of all that we learn in books. And unless the heart changes and we apply it in our lives, it's all just knowledge. That's all. And any professor, any, great learner or whoever, degree person may have achieved, it's just knowledge in the books. Unless we really change ourselves and change our heart. And thanks to Radha Madan Mohan, Sitaram Lakshmanamat, Gordidai for always engaging us in their services. Because if it was not for them, again, we would not be here as a family doing so many nice services for the temple and serving devotees in so many different ways. Just spreading the joy. Yeah. So yeah, thank you all for doing this. That's and continue to just make with love for and Thank you so much, everyone, for being
end meeting.